Hello, this is Mr. Miller, and welcome to video 3G. You have made it to the last video in Unit 1. Congratulations. This video is about an advanced topic called factoring expressions. It's kind of going backwards with the distributive property. So here we go. We're going to use the distributive property both ways, kind of going forwards the way we have been to expand an expression. We're going to go backwards to do what's called factoring an expression. All right, so let's work through these examples. So this first one, we just have to distribute the 4. 4 times 2x and 4 times minus 5 gives you 8x minus 20. That's actually a 20, not a 26. Sorry about that. Okay, it's not getting better. Here we have negative 2 times 3x and negative 2 times negative 5. So that'd be a minus 6x. A negative times negative is a positive, so that's going to be a plus 10. Okay. This one's a little bit trickier because we have an x here in front also. So 3x times 6x. Well, the 3 times 6 part is 18. And x times x is x squared. Then we have 3x times 8, which will give us plus 24x. So that's called expanding, because we have a product, and what we get is actually a sum. We get the sum of two terms. Here we're going to go backwards. We want to rewrite this as a product. So what we have to think about is, what can both of these terms be divided? What goes into both of them? It turns out 2 goes into them. So they both can be divided by 2. So we got to think 2 times what would equal this expression? Well, I need 2x, so 2 times x is the first thing I'm going to put here. And to get a minus 6, we need to do 2 times minus 3. Let's check it. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. That works. This is called factoring, rewriting an expression as a product. So when we're going forwards, we're rewriting it as a sum. Here we're going backwards, we're rewriting it as a product. All right, 9x and 12, I think both can be divided by 3. So we can kind of factor out the 3, write it as 3 times something. Okay, well, 3 times 3x will give us 9x. And in order to get to 12, we're going to need a plus 4 here, since 3 times 4 is 12. I think 4 goes into both of these, so we can write this as 4. And 4 times what? Well, 4 times 4x would be 16x. And 4 times minus 5 would be minus 20. So, okay, that's factoring. We'll talk a lot more about factoring later on. We're just getting a little preview now. Okay, so we're going to try these. So the first step is think, what can these be divided by? They both can be divided by 2. So this can be 2 times, we're going to need a 2x plus 5. So if you're kind of wondering how do we get what we're doing here, one way to think of it is we're dividing both these terms by 2. 4x divided by 2 is 2x. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Some people like to do it that way. I think a 2 goes into both of these. So 2 times what is 6x? Well, 2 times 3x. 2 times what is negative 8? Well, negative 4. 5 goes into both of these. We can pull out a 5. We can write this as 5 times x plus 5 times 2. And this one a 3. So 3 times x and 3 times 4. Okay, doing pretty well. When we're looking at these and thinking what we could divide by, both these terms have at least one x. We can divide them by x. So I can write this as x times, well, I need another x here, so that x times x is x squared. And I need a plus 10 here to give me the 10x. x goes into both of these, so we can write this as x times x minus 6. Right, this is getting really tricky. And x goes in both of these, but so does a 2. So we can write this as 2x times, well, to get 2x squared, I need another x. To get 8x, I need to multiply by 2x by 4. All right, both of these can be divided by 5x. So 5x is what they have in common. 5x times 2x would be 10x squared. And let me see, to get 25x, we need another 5. If you're with me so far, you're doing great. This gets really kind of a little crazy. But both of these can be divided by x plus 2. They have that common factor. So I could write this as x plus 2 times something. Well, this is x plus 2 times 6x, so I'm going to need a 6x. And this is x plus 2 times 5, so I'm going to need a 5. It's crazy, but whatever the common factor is, we're pulling it out. It could be an expression. It doesn't have to be just a variable or a number. So if we distributed, this works. X plus 2 times 6x is what we have here. And x plus 2 times 5 is the second term there. Okay, these both have an x minus 7. So we're going to factor out that common factor. And what's left? We're left with a 2x from the first part and a minus 3 from the second part. Once you get the hang of this, and kind of used to this, you can do this all day. N plus 8 is the common factor. When we pull it out, we're left with minus 3m in the first one and plus 12. And that's pretty good factoring. That's a huge step. Okay, it's journal assignment time. Here's just 3 prompts for you to practice. Solve them, show them to your teacher, and good luck with everything.